Thank you. It has been a very happy and a momentous occasion for all of us. So it's my privilege to be present here this evening. And I try to address all of you colleagues from Excelsoft, your family, and other invitees, and of course the managing director, Mr. Sudhakar. I recall the day when we dreamt of Excelsoft. It's a long story, but I would like to relate some of the things that come to my mind immediately. When Sudan was abroad and was likely to come back, we thought of a company, a small scale industry at that time. And then we selected the present site where you are now the Excelsoft. And we bought only 1 acre of land at 1 lakh rupees. And that was about 25 years ago. And then on, when we started the functioning of the Excelsoft after Sudan returned from abroad, it was in the garage of our house. Like many other successful industries in software, we also started in a garage with about 5 to 6 people working in this organization. And we had this house, a building with a long corridor, the one which you now call Big One, a long corridor, where we first thought of assembling computer hardware, computer monitors. And we did try. We put benches of assembly, and Sudan was sitting in a small room in that building. And by the time we finished the first set of monitors, we found that it was already outdated. The model has changed, and the model we got from Wipro and HCL, we could not meet it. It is then that we decided that we will move into software field. And many experiments were done as to which should be the software on which we work. Times were when any software order that came, we went across and did it. I remember Sudan was traveling all the way to Kurd and staying overnight for doing software development for a computing company. And those were difficult days. And then on we moved, and good fortune. We got a major software development work from Upper Krishna project from the government of Karnataka. That gave us a break. And we also moved into the new premises, and slowly we built that premises into what it is today. It is much later that we thought of where we are today, and this must be about 18 years ago, that we met Mr. Narayan of Infosys. He spent about half a day with us, 4 to 6 hours, and had a long story to tell about his own experience. I remember the Infosys starting in a garage in Jayanagar, and 6 of them, or the 7 of them partners working in that place. And I had, I think myself and Mr. Sudhakar had both one there. And Mr. Narayan had a check of 15,000, a copy of the check of 15,000 kept on his table. And he said, "This is my first payment as Infosys." And starting from that beginning, then you find that he was an NGO, and then later on, public and And when we went to him, it was already a very large organization, famous. He spent a few hours, showed us around the work, and finally gave a lot of advice to him as to how a company should be started. And a few things I remember. He said that he took a glass of water that was in front of his table, showed and said, "You see how clean this is." And then he called that bearer and said, "He is responsible to give it." And then after he left, he said, "It's a good practice to appreciate the employees." Things like that, he made a few remarks, and I remember some of them. But finally he said, "All this plus luck, then you will succeed." And then he deputed this to our He spent a day with us. And after going through all the work that we were doing and discussing about the horizon, software horizon, he is the one who suggested move into education field. We do software in education, and this is a field which is not yet fully utilized, fully exploited. And we took his advice that this where we started. And one of the early efforts we did was to go to UK through one of our contacts, David Gardner, some of you know him, and went to Glasgow. And there was a, I think you know, academic organization which had developed a learning management system. And we thought that we will become sellers of the software. He came back and Sudharma said, we can improve upon this and make our own. And that is how we put our first step towards the product. And these steps together is what we are today. And I still remember the days when Shiv Kumar joined us, Chaz joined us. And those were days when the company was quite small. And we used to meet almost every week and every month to define the strategy of how the Excelsoft should go. Slowly we moved forward, and there were turning points in the career of Excelsoft. And we are what we are today. We have to thank all these people who have stood by us over a long period of time and through our difficulties. It's not as if we did not have difficulties. We had it. And we were always a debt-free company. We never took a loan from any company. We managed within our businesses and slowly grew. And God has been great. The Excelsoft grew into a very successful organization. And there were people who told us, what do you do in Mysore? How can a software company succeed in Mysore? I think it is the courage of all of you which has made us what we are today. And we are a product company located in Mysore and successful. And I just don't know how to thank all of you. Particularly you are trying to recognize those who are putting more than 10 years of service, 30 and 40. I didn't realize there are 30 who have been here for every one of you among the 30, there are many who have stayed here for quite some years and left us for better opportunities. I remember the 3 R's, quite some years, and many others. Yesterday I was trying to recount with my some of the names, and they are all responsible for what we are doing. And there's been a long and difficult journey, but we are at a point where we can look back with satisfaction, and we look forward with great hope, and see that this will be a big company, a company to be recognized all over the country and the world. Thank you.